Condensation, a guide for tenants. What is condensation? Condensation happens when moisture in the air comes into contact with a cool surface. The moisture cools and water droplets form on the surface. You can see this when your bathroom mirror or window steams up while running a hot tap or shower. The glass mists up and drops of water run down the window. However, on a porous surface, like an internal wall, the surface soaks up the moisture and becomes damp. This can lead to mould growing on the damp areas. It is important to look for condensation in your home for this reason. Condensation can appear on or near windows, in corners, and in or behind wardrobes and cupboards, areas where surfaces are cold and there is little movement of air. Causes of condensation. Our bodies produce moisture all the time when we breathe and perspire, particularly when we exercise and overheat. We also put lots of moisture into the air when we take a bath or shower, cook, or wash the dishes. Moisture is also produced when we dry clothes indoors or use an unvented tumble dryer. This moist air travels through your home, and when it comes into contact with a cool surface, it will condense. There are 4 main factors that cause condensation. Too much moisture being produced, not enough ventilation, cold surfaces, and the temperature of your home. You will need to look at all these factors to remedy a condensation problem. Condensation happens most on the cool parts of walls, particularly on outside walls, and where there is not enough air circulation or adequate ventilation. This could be behind furniture, particularly wardrobes and beds, if they have been placed against an outside wall. It often appears as a dark patch in corners near the skirting and on the ceiling. The side walls of windows are often affected, as they can be even colder. Condensation can happen in any room, but it is most likely to occur in your bedrooms and hallway as they are cooler. Moisture is most commonly produced in kitchens and bathrooms and is easily seen on tiles. Heating and ventilating the home. Ventilation can help to reduce condensation by removing moist air from your home and replacing it with drier air from outside. Ventilate your kitchen and bathroom for about 20 minutes after use by opening a window and wiping down any tiled surfaces. Be sure to keep the doors closed to prevent moisture escaping into the rest of the house. Use an extractor fan if possible. They cost in the region of £7 per year to run and are very effective. Also, leave trickle ventilators open if fitted. To reduce the risk of mildew on clothes and other stored items, allow air to circulate round them. This can be achieved by keeping a small gap between large pieces of furniture and the walls, and, where possible, place wardrobes and furniture against internal walls. Never overfill wardrobes and cupboards, as it restricts air circulation. You can help to reduce condensation that has built up overnight by cross-ventilating your home in the morning. It is also important to properly heat your home, as this will prevent moisture building up and reduce the number of cold surfaces. Keep your heating on low throughout the day in cold weather. Make sure all rooms are heated equally, as the air in warm rooms will retain more moisture, which will turn to condensation when the air flows to colder rooms. If you don't have heating in all rooms, then leave internal doors open to allow the heat to flow through your home. Reducing moisture production. Our everyday activities add extra moisture to the air inside our homes, but you can take a few simple steps to minimise moisture production. Hang your washing outside to dry if at all possible, or hang it in the bathroom with the door closed and the window slightly open or the extractor fan on. Don't be tempted to put it on radiators or in front of a radiant heater, as this will increase the moisture in the air and lead to more condensation. If you use a tumble dryer, make sure it is vented to the outside or that it is of the new condensing type. Always cook with pan lids on and turn the heat down once the water has boiled. Only use the minimum amount of water for cooking vegetables or boiling a kettle. When filling your bath, run the cold water first, then add the hot, as it reduces the steam produced by 90%. Removing mould from the home. If you already have mould in your home, first treat the mould then deal with the basic problem of condensation to stop mould reappearing. To remove mould, wipe down or spray walls with a general household cleaner. These fungicidal washes are often available at local supermarkets. Remember, preventing mould is an ongoing battle, and your home is always at risk if condensation forms. The only way to avoid mould growth is to reduce the moisture within your home and to adequately ventilate and heat your home on an ongoing basis. The Clyde Valley Group, providing homes, shaping communities.